Hey, what's up, Good Mental? How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody is having an amazing day. Happy Friday to you guys. I just wanted to come on and shoot this message with you guys about, computer love, right? My co-host Cecile did an amazing job Tuesday talking about, the love in a virtual space. And today I just want to hop on today, guys, and give you my perspective from a real, raw, authentic place, about how social media has changed the way we connect online. I just want to talk about some benefits and I want to talk about the negatives. But definitely, let's go ahead and dive into this relationship. Let's dive into dating as we know it today. Especially I can give you guys a man's perspective on what social media has done, not just in my life, but a lot of men's lives. So what's happening today is that, finding love online is becoming the new trend, so to speak. And when it's becoming so accessible, the dynamic of how we court people has shifted, right? How we got to court people, how we need to meet people and build that intimacy in dating. A lot of that has shifted to sliding in people's DMs, coming on inboxes, liking posts, and it's not as intimate as it once was. And some of the negative things about dating in a virtual space is that you have a misconception because it's all through text. You can't, back in the day, there was no texting women out on date. You had to call, we used to be on the phone all day, all night, what we call baking the cake, right? And you end up in all type of positions on the phone. You be your legs on the wall, you're kicked up, you're on the couch, you're just on the phone all day. And what's happened today is that because social media is so accessible, you can look at somebody's profile, determine their character, find out their interests, look at their life and their transformation over a short period of time, that it kind of takes away from really the intimate phone calls and the relationship building in the process. Really what's happening is that social media is removing the friendship that it takes to build a relationship. Social media is removing the friendship that it takes to build a relationship. So a lot of times now people have no idea of the creeps that's out there because everybody takes on this persona online that, they're successful, that they have this, they have that, they're a great match. And this is all through text messaging. So I think that some of the negative things about the virtual space is that the misconception of people who they are. Everybody has a mask. Everybody is portraying this type of attitude or this type of mindset that's not, in harmony with really getting across the finish line and dating. Outside of that, the connection, I kind of hit on that in just a minute, but it's really the connection. Today, especially a busy individuals, career-driven individuals, they don't want to sit and text all day. They don't want to be on phone calls all day. They want to meet you, right? They don't want to, be checking emails and doing all this stuff just to get on a date. Women today are very, forthcoming. Like, hey, what is it that you want? Are we going on a date? Yes or no? Get to the point, right? So the connection and the sense of urgency to not just touch, but really to listen and feel somebody out, that's gone, right? We're kind of just trying to sort through all of that in 140 characters and through a 5-minute video online. You're trying to figure out who this person is. And it actually kind of makes you, not stalkerish, but going through somebody's profile, finding all this stuff out and you still don't reach out to them. It's like, what's the purpose, right? So if you're going to have all of this access, make something happen. And so it worked both ways. A lot of people have over access, but still do not have any leeway to taking another step with that man or that woman, right? You having 100 conversations on Facebook, you're in their inbox, but then it never goes nowhere because it's been a flirt. It's been, you dancing around, really getting to know people. And when you're serious about love, you don't have no time to two-step. right? Especially the older you get, the less patience you have to entertaining what may be possible. And if you're just dating online, you're not going to get to reality where, you can tell what this person's, objectives are for you in their life just through dating, just because they inbox you, just because they like a post. And so the social media platform has really taken the hand-to-hand combat when it comes to meeting a woman and touching a woman the right way and really, dating and really taking things to the next level. So, today in these times, we need to really just get back to that interaction. Let's put the cell phones down. Like, I think computer love is great to meet people, but it's not the there and within all. You feel me? Like, it's an introduction. Hey, I seen you online and I like the way you carry yourself. Can we exchange numbers? I want to get to know you. Rather than constantly liking pictures. Oh, you got a body. Oh, you got this, you got that. You coming in their inboxes. Hey, woo, 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 woo. And it's just all talk that never leads to nothing. And nothing from nothing leads to nothing. So a lot of men and women, the platform is for networking. Can networking turn into relationships? Absolutely. But the networking comes from building a friendship. It comes from building a foundation first and then taking that foundation and exploring new options. So, a great way to use it is, hey, I noticed that you're in this networking entrepreneur group as well. Hi, my name is T. What's your name? Cool. What do you do? What are you currently doing? Boom. I'm a lawyer. I'm a doctor. I'm a speaker. I'm an entrepreneur. Okay, perfect. What are your goals this year? Oh, I'm looking to do this. I'm looking to do that. I'm looking to expand my business. I'm looking to work with new people. Me as well. Okay. So what's some things that you're looking for as far as business and goals, and what challenges are you having? I'm having this challenge. So now you're building that relationship. Now you're doing what's called form, right? And if you need help building those type of relationships, having those conversations online, use what I call form. I'm going to teach you what form means so that you can take your computer love and turn it into real love, right? So form, the definition of form is family, occupation, recreation, and then money. Family, occupation, recreation, and then money. So before you consider getting their number and really taking it to the next level, you should form them up. This is how you build a rapport. So the first thing I'm asking this woman, right, is her family. And what I mean by that is, so, hey, I noticed your profile online. The way you carry yourself is amazing. You look very professional. Just tell me, what type of family do you come from? Okay. What type of family do you come from? How were you raised? Oh, I was raised, both of my parents were doctors. They was really stringent on me, and I went to private school, and they talked about financial freedom and, the importance of being independent. So now you just talked about their family, and then you can say, hey, well, how does that transition to, your kids, or how does that transition into your immediate family? Or right now, I don't have any kids, but I definitely want to instill that knowledge that my parents brought up to my future family. Now, that's family. Then you want to go over to occupation. So listen, I see what type of family you come from. So what exactly do you do? I see you on Facebook. You're sharing, like, you're impacting a lot of lives. What exactly do you do for a living? Oh, I'm a counselor. And that picture that you like, I was speaking at a event in Houston where, I was counseling a group of women. Oh, perfect. How long you been counseling women? Oh, I've been doing this industry now. I've been in this industry now for 15 years and having a lot of success. Oh, amazing, amazing. So what's your vision? What's your future with it? Do you plan on opening up your own practice? Yes, I plan on opening up my own practice. I want to take it. This is how you form them up. So you talk about the occupation. So now you not only know where they came from, you know where they're going. So now R is the recreation. Okay, so listen, we understand that, you come from a strong family upbringing, and your occupation it keeps you busy. What do you do for fun? Okay, what do you do for fun? Right, recreation. What do you like to hang out at? Oh, for me, I like to read. right? I like to travel, you know. Oh, you like to travel, perfect. And this is not just a one way in, so you could just hurry up and get their number and just do what you got to do. But if you're going to use the platform correctly, you know, just talk back to them, right? Talk back to them. Say, hey, you know, you're in a relation. I mean, you know, your recreation. So you like to travel. Oh yeah, where's some places that you've been? Okay, what do you have some goals? Where do you plan on going this year? All right, after all this virus stuff is over, where do you want to go this year? What places do you want to see? Okay, and you take interest in that, right? You start looking up some things that they're interested in, right? You start hipping yourself to their passion and their interest. So after that, you know, you can talk about money. So what's some things that, you know, you're doing successful already? You're having a nice occupation. Is there any things that you want to start this year, a foundation, a business? Are there any other things that you want to do outside of your career that really is going to take you to the next level? And then you build a conversation off that. So guys, social media is used for building a rapport, right? Can you find love? I don't think you can find it, but you can develop it, right? Most of us don't know what real love looks like in real life. Most of us have never came from a home where we've seen what real love looks like in real life. We've seen it on The Notebook. We've seen it on Love and Basketball. But for most of us, we don't see with our eyes, we see with our mind. And your mind is telling you from all of the past breakdowns and experiences that you had, you're looking through a filter. And when you're looking through that filter, all you see is this person playing games? Is this person really who they say they are? Am I going to waste my time again, right? Is this going to happen like this again? So when you build that relationship, when you're forming them up and properly using social media, it gives you an opportunity to do your due diligence. It's your homework. It's a background check. Facebook is a background check. I've been through old Facebook pictures like, man, how does she carry herself? Right? How does she hang out? What does she wear? Is she a woman that believes in gym shoes or a woman that believes in heels? Right? How does she carry herself throughout the day? What does she do on the weekend? Is she hanging out by the bars? Is she upside down on the pole? I don't know, but social media will show you that. How is her character? I'm looking at language, right? I'm looking at her language. How is she talking on social media? Is she impacting lives? Is she informative? Is she like she's dropping nuggets? Or is she just talking about people, talking about minor stuff, petty stuff? If she's a gossiper, right? How is she treating the relationships in her life, right? What type of her pictures are she posting? So social media can be a benefit, right? If you're looking to connect online, but it also can be a setback. So if you're watching this video, you don't want to get caught up in just, you know, looking for something good. You want to get caught up in really becoming something good with somebody, right? Because it's not about what looks good. It's about what treats you good. And you're not going to know what treats you good until you can take that conversation and take it outside of social media and build that hands-on intimate connection, right? So the virtual things is people think they know you. You know, and it's true. I've watched kids grow up on Facebook. I've seen people change jobs. I've seen people go through marriages. And I know more about them than most people just through social media. But that's still not enough. Because I know your story, but I don't know your glory. I don't know why you don't. I don't know why you made the decisions you made. I don't know if those relationships that you was in was abusive. I didn't know that, you know, some of the things that you went through in those relationships was not your fault. But see, if I'm just on the outside just judging, and it's just all built off social media and what I can see, I would never get a chance to really know you for what you're worth. All right? I would never get the chance to have you open up and tell us your side, because there's always the A side, B side, and the C side. So, you know, sharing that perspective and really just taking a step back to really understand that even though social media is so accessible, do you want your relationship and your heart to be as accessible? Do you want somebody easy just to become lovers before you guys become friends? And this is why sometimes we got to unplug from social media put the phone